Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chala. I am back to working on my Mermaid Journal. Sorry I've been away. I was actually commissioned to do 2 cards for a baptism, so that kind of took up some time. If you're interested in seeing that, I will post a quick photo right about here. Alright, so let's get back to this fun journal. So I actually have enough pages from this kit from Liana Scrap to make 2 journals. So I've taken out some of the pages that I want for this first journal. And so I thought we would work on the signature as well. I'm going to switch up my idea for the cover of the journal as well. This was originally kind of what I had going on, something kind of like this. It wasn't speaking to me. So I found another image that I liked. I really like this. I think it goes well with the cover. I like the watercolor kind of look to it, and I think it's going to go with the journal a bit better. And then of course I've got, if you've seen from my thrift haul, I got these great shell necklaces that I'm going to take apart and then I'm going to embellish. But I don't want to do that right yet. I want to actually sew in my signatures first because I think it's going to be too clunky to do. So I'm going to hold off on decorating the front of my journal just yet. Let's get, and give me 1 second. I'm just going to pause you guys for a quick second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just had to respond to my Instacart shopper. I have someone shopping for me today for my groceries because I would rather be in my craft room. Wouldn't anybody, really? Okay, so I have some pages here that I'm going to start making into our signatures. This one I know for sure I want to be the center. So this one is going to fold this way. Actually, no, I lied. It's folding this way, right? Because when you open it up, it's going to show that way. Sorry. All right, I'm going to fold it this way. Like so. Get my bone folder. So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully well. Hopefully you've enjoyed your weekend. I am just kind of, yeah, it was kind of just a busy time just trying to get those cards done. Just kind of took a little bit longer than I had thought because one I did, I drew out the image and then I Copic colored it, and then the other one I drew out the image and then watercolored it. So it just took a bit to decide what I wanted to do. The lady who commissioned them gave me an idea of what she wanted for the image, and then I kind of just took some creative liberties and made it into more of a like keepsake piece. So hopefully she likes it. I have to go deliver them to her this afternoon, so that's exciting. She's actually a really good good friend of mine, an old friend of mine who has recently moved back to Calgary from Ontario, so I haven't seen her since she's been back, so I'm looking forward to catching up with her. I used to work with her when I was a child development facilitator for a special needs school here in Calgary. So yeah, I'm looking forward to catching up with her because since I've seen her, her daughter's had a baby and now she's a grandma. That's just so exciting. So I'm really just kind of alternating pages kind of back and forth just so I get a good mix of what I want. There's going to be about 15 pages like this. Of course, that'll end up becoming more pages, right? If that makes sense. So just kind of get these folded up. Again, the image or the kit that I'm using is from Liana Scrap. It's her Mermaid one. And then on the back of these is from Roxy Creations, her tinted papers. So they just really went quite well together with this kit. So yeah, I just kind of lucked out there. They just seamlessly went together. So yeah, just busy as always with work and kids and all of that. I'm sure you guys know how that is. As you can see, I got my nails done. I was able to get that done with my mom. That was a fun time. And yeah, other than that, what else is going on? Oh, Tuesday, keep an eye out on Tuesday over at Stephen Bland Designs, the Idiot Quilter. That's where my interview is going to be on his channel, and I'll try to remember to link it on my next video or over at on my Facebook page if you guys are interested in watching that interview. So okay, so now we need to build our signatures. Now, what do I want for my front page? Just kind of looking at what images I have. I think I want this as the outside. So let's keep that aside, and then yeah, that's what we're gonna have because that's really the only one that kind of works. Okay, so I'm gonna have this, and then now it's just kind of stacking the papers how you think you like them. So I'm gonna do this, a blue page. I'm gonna do this page, then I'm gonna do a map. Not sure I like the map against that, so let's see. Maybe I'll do it this way and have this map and stack maybe another blue one together and one of these. Another blue one. Maybe this page. I have to switch some of these around. Feel like just want to make sure I have a good flow. Sorry guys, I know I'm not talking a lot, but it just kind of depends on what's going on here. Yeah, I like this better. Another blue page and our map. What we got here? This one definitely is our middle page, right? That's our middle signature. So maybe let's do this. And then this. Okay, let's take a look and see how we like this. It's just really trial and error on what we like here, guys. So here we go. I've got this front page, blue, purpley page, this, have our map, this one, another blue one, this one. I like this together. Another map page. We have the fish. And then this one. Okay, I also have these pieces here. So this is a bag, just a little lunch sack, and I've cut this part off because you can actually glue this down into a journal and then have a little thumb piece where you open this up and then you can stick stuff inside, which is really cool. So I'm going to save this for another project, I think, or I might work it into here. I'm not too sure yet. But I want this to kind of go in here just to have two kind of small little pocket tucks. And let's just figure out where we want this to go. I'm thinking I want it to go here. I think I want to break up these two blank pages. and we need to do it this way. So open it up and there's a little tuck here. Okay, I like that. Then I have this doily that I also want to work in. And maybe like those two together. Maybe right here. So try and fold this in half. And we'll just tuck that in here like this. Yeah, perfect. I am happy with how this is come together now. So let's take a look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you count the doily, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yeah, I think that's good. Perfect. Okay. So now what we need to do is sew it into our signature. No, I lied. We can't sew it into our signature just yet because I have to find something to put on here. I think I want some map pages on there. I think that would be kind of fun. These ones go this way. So I think that would be good if I put this one on here. And then I'm just going to kind of see what maps we like. Oh, this one's nice. I like that one. And then let's take a look. See what else we have. That's also cool. That kind of goes with that one a little bit better, I think. What else do we have? Goes this way. That one goes this way. Okay, I think I like these two. Let's set these aside. And then let me grab my paper trimmer. Sorry, I probably should have done this before I popped onto camera, but that's okay. Just cut off some of the edge here. Oops. Not exactly sure I got that straight. Sorry, not sure if I'm on camera either. Do you want to cut this down a bit? Okay. Oh my, that wasn't straight at all. Not at all. Okay, let's try that again. I just need a smidge off of here. The problem is this paper is wrinkly from coffee dyeing, so it doesn't always lay flat. Okay, that's better. And then put that on here. Keep it straight. And then I can ink up the edges. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll just trim this off up here, if that makes sense. So for this, I think what I'm going to do, and now that I'm kind of really thinking about this, I'm going to put the inside pages on, and then I really think I'm going to sew around just to give it, make sure that it's not going to come off, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I'll get this glued down. Oops, that totally gouged out my glue stick. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, what else can I tell you? I really need to go to Staples to pick up some more laser paper, because I definitely notice a difference in my print jobs, and I'm all out of the stuff that I like, so I have to go see if I can get some more. Okay, that on there. I'm gonna grab my very expensive tool here. Just this loyalty card, and use that. Just on there. Okay. And we'll crease that. There we go. Alright, now I need to do some trimming. So I'm going to have the other one probably overlap this just a bit. I'm just going to, this is not a direct science here, this is just really trimming along. I do want a little bit of an overhang here. I'm going to glue that, or it's actually gluing down quite well. And then we will trim this way. There we go. Yeah, I like the look of that. And of course we have this fun piece that we can use for something else, and this fun piece. So set that aside. Now I want to trim this one up a bit as well. And trim it there. And I want to trim this edge. Again, trying to get it straight. Okay, that looks pretty good. And bring this back in. Figure out where I want to trim this. Grab my pencil. There we go. And I think we can trim it right about there. That'll just give us a neat edge, since I didn't do such a neat edge on the other one. Oh, now can I see my pencil line? There it is. And try to keep it straight. And we'll just trim that. Go. Okay. And this should fit nicely. We've got a nice little bit of an overlap on the left hand side here on the spine, which I like. So let's go ahead and glue this down. Again, with your inside papers like this, you don't have to go all the way to the edge, like because I folded this over. You could have just done like a little smaller insert, but because I didn't get the papers all the way around there, I want to, I want to go right to the edge with this. And then I'm gonna, like I said, I think I'm going to sew around the edge just to another little bit of security and detail. I might have a fun stitch on my sewing machine. That would look pretty. I'll have to take a look. Okay, my glue lid, and we'll line this up. It's been such beautiful weather here today. They said on the news that we could possibly get up to 28 on Thursday. Can you imagine? Oh, that would be so nice. I'm more than ready for some warmer weather. Sorry, I'm having difficulties here. Yeah, just looking forward to spending some time outside where I don't have to wear too many layers. You never know in Calgary, like you can go to work in the morning and it seems nice, so you just take a light jacket, and then by the time you come home it can be snowing or it can be raining. You just never know. I'm struggling a little bit because, again, the paper is warped from coffee dyeing, so it doesn't want to lay exactly nicely. I have to do it this way and trim up. Okay, let's see here. All right, and I'm going to use my art glitter glue for the edge here, just to give it good adhesion. I know it's not going anywhere. Perfect. So what have you guys been working on? Any themed journals, or are you just kind of crafting away? Also, I'm really interested, what other crafts other than journal making or say card making do you guys do? What other art stuff are you into? I have yet to play with, I got a jelly, like a large jelly print that I bought myself for my birthday, and I've yet to play with it. So I want to do some jelly printing to create a few fun pages for future journals. And yeah, I just kind of want to play with that a little bit. It's a little mixed media fun. So I'll turn the camera on when I decide to do that. I was humming and hawing of whether to do that today, and I was like, no, I really want to move forward on this journal. Okay, I have a little bit of wrinkling here, but that's okay. I kind of like how it looks. So, all right, now we'll fold this over. Great. So we have the front, the inside, which I love, 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 and then the back. Okay, so I am going to pause you guys again just for a little bit. I'm going to pull out my sewing machine and kind of go around the edges here, and I will be back in a flash. You won't even know I'm gone, really. Okay, well that worked out well because my groceries arrived while I was paused, so I was able to put them away. So I ended up just doing a straight stitch on this for a couple reasons. One, my bobbin was running low and I didn't think I'd have enough to do a fancy stitch, and it's a good thing that I did it that way because my thread ended up breaking and I had to kind of restart along the way, and if I would have done a fancy stitch, I wouldn't have been able to line it up nicely. So yay on all accounts there. So we've got our cover sewn and the insert done, which is great. Now we want to go ahead and sew our signature in. So we have our, oh look at this, this is gonna be great. And I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna put laces and stuff. So it does, the cover is about, what is that, about 3/4 of an inch, half an inch longer this way than our papers, but that's okay because again, if I put laces or something, they're not going to stick out too much. So let's go ahead and make sure everything's in the way we want it. And I think it is. I think I want to move this doily up just a bit. So let's find that. There you are. Just a smidge. Okay. There. I think that's good. And our paper bag is somewhat centered. That's good. So we'll find our center. And then we just go ahead and use these alligator clips. And I like to clip here and then go to the opposite corner. And then clip on this side. And then I'll just simply clip the other ones. Okay. Now I don't have a fancy book cradle or anything. Not to say that I wouldn't want one, but I just don't have one. So I just eyeball it. Actually, I should clip that to my cover. I am not exactly thinking right now. How do I want that? So I'm going to try and center it in my cover. Okay. Try this again. And I don't have to poke separate holes. Oh, I just clipped my finger. Ow! Okay, we'll do this one down here. I want to move it up just a titch. Is that going to work? Yep, I think that's going to be good. So go ahead and do that. All right. There. And this one. Make sure it's going to fold nicely. I think that's going to be good. Okay. Give myself a little bit of room here. So I think that looks good. All right, now we're going to get our waxed thread out. I'm kind of thinking that. Yeah, I think the white is going to be too white. The brown is going to be too brown. I only have 3 colors, so I could use embroidery thread too, but I like this waxed linen stuff that I have, and I'm going to use it up while I can. So yay, let's do that. So when we go to sew in our signature, it is 3 times the length of our spine. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3, and scissors. Okay, now we'll get out our needle. You don't want one too thick, but it's got to be, of course, strong enough to get through the spine of the book. I think this one should be okay, if I can see to get the thread through the hole. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to find middle. I'm going to use this self-healing mat just so I don't poke into my glass mat. And let's see, do it this way, and we're going to find middle about here. Let's try that again. Maybe I can find it on my, I think here is good. So we'll go ahead and push that down. Oh, this is the hard part. Trying to get it through that spine because we've got several layers there. Let's do this way. See if it'll give me a little help there. Push it down. And I need my pliers. If I can find those. There we go. Alright, let's try pushing a little bit. Oh, this one's a tough one. I don't even think I got that center, but that's okay. There we go. Come on. I'll wiggle it here. Whew. That's a bit of a workout. So just doing a simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'll poke in about, so that's kind of the middle. So I'm going to go to about maybe 1 inch from the bottom. That should catch all the papers. Again, I'm going to have to turn it over and use the table. Oh, don't like, ouch. It's coming up, hang on. Ugh, this is a lot harder than I had anticipated it being. Let's try again here. Push that through. All right. And then we're going to go back down in our middle hole here and try not to split the hairs or split the threads of what we've already done. Otherwise it won't pull tight for us. Okay, you gonna come up there, buddy? That's not what we want. Come on. This one's a tricky one, you guys. I don't know why it's not playing nice. There we go. I got it now. Go. Yeah, just be really careful when you're doing this, because I have poked myself a number of times, let me tell you. Okay, pull that through. This is probably not the best tutorial for sewing in a signature, because I'm struggling here. Okay, again about 1 inch from the top. Suppose I could have poked my holes first with my awl. That's really what I didn't do. I should have done that, but that's okay. I'm just trying to shave some time off and it didn't work in my favor. That's all right. Okay. Pull that taut, make sure it's nice and taut on the back. Yeah, I like how that blends in. I think that looks really good. And then this color picks up the color of the inside of the cover. So I'm glad I went with that choice. Then we go under. And then this one we're gonna tuck in the other way, just so we have one string on either side of these pieces here, of these strings. Take our needle out. And I best put it away before I lose it, because that happens more often than not. Okay, give it a nice little pull. And then we're going to do just a regular knot one way. And then how you would normally do it this way, we're going to do it the other way, which hurts my brain sometimes. There we go. And I am going to leave this long because I might want to add some charms. So I will leave that like that. So there we go, guys. We have sewn in our mermaid signature. Let's take a look at what we got going on. Put these down here for now. Yep, I'm liking this a lot. That looks good. Perfect. All right, so next thing I think we can go ahead and do, I like that doily there, is let's maybe work a little bit. What are we up for time? 44 minutes. There's our bag. Let's go ahead and work a little tiny bit on the cover. That's a really tight one. It's the one I pinched myself with. Okay, let's try this. So I was thinking that I would put this on here, and then I'm going to take these necklaces apart, but I thought kind of going around, I have to glue down individually all of these little shells. I don't like that big one there, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm going to do one layer of these smaller shells, and then maybe have some bigger ones here to kind of go along the outside. We'll try that. We'll see how it goes. We'll just do, I'll just glue this down and do a couple minutes of gluing, and then I'll let you guys go just so you can see where I'm going with on this. Need my scissors. Okay, this is where it gets dicey. I want to glue this down with just glue stick. So let's go ahead and maybe clean up what I got going on so I have more room. Put this stuff away. That's I gotta keep myself tidy while I can, because otherwise it just gets out of control. Okay, so let's glue this down. Just gonna use regular glue stick. I know I said I had wanted to Mod Podge over this. I don't think I'm going to. Obviously not now that I've got the signature in, but I just changed my mind on that. I think it's good the way it is. Okay, now we can find somewhat center, like so. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I do. I think this one was just too colorful. It didn't kind of match the cover. Oh, words. Okay. So now let's take this lid. Let's find a weak spot right there. Cut that, and then all these shells are going to come off now. At least I think they are. That's not too bad. I thought they were going to all come spilling off. But I like that it's kind of controlled. Perfect. Let's put that over there for now. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use my Beacon 3-in-1. You can use a glue gun, whatever glue you like. I'm not sure art glitter is going to be maybe strong enough for this. I think the 3-in-1 is better. Okay. So, I just gotta wait for it to come down to the bottom. There we go, I think we've got it. And I just want a small little bead of glue. Actually, let's try starting it on this here. Any coming out? Might have a little glue goober in there. Yeah, I think it's gonna come out. So a nice bead of glue. Kind of get a little bit of a workout doing this with your hand, let me tell you. Okay. Alright, I think that's good. And then I want to glue our little shells on. I'm kind of gluing them the same way that they were on the necklace, just so they kind of nestle into each other, if that makes a bit of sense there. Get a darker one maybe here. Kind of want to move a little quickly so my glue doesn't get too dry. So yeah, I'm basically going to just kind of go around the outside then I'll do a row of the bigger shells, I think. Should really keep this on its side while I'm working, but come on. Oh dear. You know, it's either bubbling up on its own, coming out on its own, or it doesn't want to come out. I don't know. There's no happy medium. I want a glue string on there. There. Okay. So there's that one. And then I won't keep you guys for the whole thing because that's like literally watching paint dry. Let's see if I can find a weak spot on here. These are put together really well. Got several of them. Let's try. Right. I get it? Yeah. And I was thinking these on the outside. Can figure out how to get them off. So yeah, you can kind of see where I'm going to go with this. Like so. And then I'm going to go all the way around. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll kind of hold it up a little bit so you get a better look. So yeah, hopefully that will turn out well. So the next time we come back to each other, I will hopefully have this all glued up and done, and then you can see the finished cover. And then we'll work on making some ephemera. So thanks so much for being here with me today, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And P.S. I love you.